Yo guys, this is Zach. I got the Mohawk. Okay, I'm gonna be predicting UFC 112 it is. It's gonna be Invincible. Championship fights are Penn versus Frankie Edgar. The main event will be Anderson Silva versus Demain Maia. Okay, let's start off with the first fight now. Paul Kelly will be taking on Matt Beach. Paul Kelly likes to compare himself to a young Vanderlei Silva. If you've ever watched the dude fight, how can you not like him? Matt Beach, on the other hand, outstanding wrestler. Trains with Matt Hughes. He fought Frankie Edgar in his last fight. Took down Frankie Edgar a whole bunch of times. He hit him with these devastating slams. But unfortunately, I think Paul Kelly has more experience. He's more well-rounded. He knows what to do when in danger. I'm going to pick Paul Kelly to win that fight, and I'm going to say decision. I think they're pretty both. I think they got some good strength in their hands. They're both good wrestlers. It's just going to be a good fight. Oh shit! I just broke the computer. Hold on, I'm having some technical difficulty to get these. You know what that word is. Oh, okay. DeMarcus Johnson, Ultimate Fighter, I can't remember what number it is, but he was a runner-up, and he lost to John Wilkes. He's going to be fighting Brad Blackburn. Brad Blackburn is a good fighter. He's had a lot of fights. He's pretty well-rounded. He started off as an amateur boxer, and he did a lot of wrestling. This fight's kind of interesting. I'm going to say it's going to be a good fight. I know that. But, let's check it. DeMarcus Johnson's going to win, knockout first round. Second fight, or the third fight actually. Nick Osipazak. Just lean with me on that, alright? He's going to be taking on Rick the Horror Story. Rick Story is a good fighter. Very good. He's fought in a lot of good guys. So this is going to be a huge test for Nick. This is going to be a huge step up in his division. But Dana White really likes this Nick whatever his name is. He saw him fight once, and he guaranteed him a 3-fight contract deal. He's 5-1. But Rick Story is 9-3. But Rick Story is pretty experienced. He knows what to do when in danger, and he's, like I said, this is going to be a huge step up for Nick. So I'm gonna still pick Rick Story. Next fight, Paul Taylor versus John Gunderson. Paul Taylor, his nickname says it all. Okay, he's relentless. The dude is a savage. He's gonna be fighting John Gunderson. He's pretty well experienced. He's a boxer. He wrestles. But bottom line, I'm just gonna pick Paul Taylor. Never count that dude out. Plus, he got some pretty nice artwork. He's gonna get the knockout. Alexander Gustafsson versus Phil Davis. Phil Davis, awesome wrestler. Really good credentials in his wrestling career. I believe he's been to Pac-10. I believe he's a national NCAA champion wrestler. Alexander Gustafsson, I haven't heard too much about him, but both of them are 9-0. Alexander being 9-0. Phil Davis, Mr. Wonderful here, 5-0. Striker versus grappler, I know that. Phil Davis is a wrestler. Alexander Gustafsson, on the other hand, likes to stand there and bang. So, classic striker versus grappler match. I'm going to say Phil Davis is going to be able to control the tempo of the fight. He's going to take down Gustafsson and hit him with some punches, and the fight's going to be over. Oh, this fight just gets me pumped. Kendall Grove versus Mark Munoz. Mark Munoz has been training with the Nogueira brothers down at Top Team. He's been with Anderson Silva and Lyoto Machida. The Filipino wrecking machine, you know. Ever since his fight with Matt Hamill, he had that devastating leg kick to the head, and he was knocked out. His next fight back was against Nick Catone, and he won a controversial split decision there, but he still got the victory. And then his first fight debuting in 2010, he fought Ryan Jensen, and he predicted that this is going to be his year to shine, and my God, he sure did. He went out there and he got a devastating knockout. TKO, I think. Kendall Grove, he's training with BJ. He's going back and forth with him and Tito. Kendall Grove's a cool dude. The Spider, he's got long arms, long legs, great jiu-jitsu, good stand-up. When Kendall Grove's on, he's on, and he's a fourth. If Kendall can come with his head on straight to this fight, him and Mark Munoz should have a hell of a fight. But I'm gonna pick Mark Munoz, and he's gonna win probably first round ground and pound. Terry Edom versus Rafael dos Anjos. Terry Edom, Joe Rogan once compared him to Anderson Silva. I'm starting to believe it. He's his last 4 fights he's won. I think if he beats Rafael dos Anjos, which I think he will actually, I think he should get a step up in competition. He's fought some good guys. Dos Anjos, he's more of the grappler, submission guy. Terry Edom's pretty well rounded. He feels comfortable wherever the fight takes place. I'm gonna have to pick Terry Edom, and if he wins this fight, I think he should step up a whole bunch of competition. And I think Dana needs to see that, so the Fertitas and Lorenzo. Okay, this fight is gonna be my favorite fight of the night. Matt Hughes versus Renzo Gracie. Hughes 36, Renzo Gracie 43. He's first thing that comes to mind when I say Matt Hughes, he's like the all-American wrestler. He's gonna take you down, he's gonna beat the shit out of you, and yeah, the fight's gonna be over. Renzo Gracie though, he's a good jiu-jitsu guy. With all those Gracies in the family, you know, he knows what he's doing on the ground. So Renzo Gracie's looking back. He's probably thinking of that Hoist Gracie fight. He probably wants to get some pride back in the Gracie name. But Matt Hughes hasn't fought since May of last year. It's almost 1 full year. But Renzo Gracie hasn't fought since February 2007. And that was against Frank Shamrock. So you got a question: does Renzo Gracie have that ring rust? I don't know. But Matt Hughes. I pick Matt Hughes, first round, ground and pound. So now we get into the co-main event: BJ Penn versus Frankie Edgar. Frankie Edgar, the dude's a beast. Did you see his destruction of Sean Shirk? My God, it was a clinic. He in his last fight he fought Matt Veach. He got taken down a whole bunch, but he ended up ending the fight in the second round. But BJ Penn, the dude's on a whole different level. I can kind of compare him to George St. Pierre. He's just the 155 champ, and I think he's going to be like that for a while. But this fight's going to be awesome. I think Frankie Edgar is going to live up to his nickname, The Answer, and give a lot of people some answers, and he's gonna give BJ some troubles. So this isn't going to be an easy fight for BJ. I think he's going to really have to work at it. But yeah, I see this being probably fight of the night, and I predict BJ Penn to win and still be champion at the end of the night. And the main event, Anderson Silva versus Demain Maia. Unfortunately, the original fight was supposed to be Anderson Silva versus Vitor Belfort. Sadly, Vitor got an injury, could not fight. Next person to step up is Demain Maia. This is a cool fight. Kind of reminds me of the Talis Latis and Anderson Silva fight. Hope it's not as boring, and I hope it doesn't disappoint like that. But, you know, honestly, I'd like to see Nate Marquardt or Chael Sonnen step in and fight Anderson Silva. Yeah. Demain Maia, after this fight, win or lose, Husamar Palhares, that's who he needs to fight. Okay, those dudes have the sickest ground game at the 185 division. I mean, unbelievable. But as far as this fight goes, I think Anderson Silva's got Demain Maia beat out on everything. I think he's got it beat on the stand-up. I think he's got it beat on the ground, even if it goes down to the ground. Sadly, I see Anderson Silva winning, and I don't really want that to happen, but sometimes you just can't get what you want, you know? But it should be a sick card overall. I'm really pumped. I'm really excited to see the comeback of Matt Hughes. I'm ready to see the Frankie Edgar BJ Penn fight. It's gonna be cool. But at the end of the night, both champions are gonna stay champion, and yeah, can't wait to see what's next. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you want, you can leave a comment. I'll probably this is my first blog, so I'd like to do the next one, which will be 113, and I can't wait to do that one. Alright guys, peace out.